Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto News. I'm your host Chester, and today I'm going to be running through sort of a price prediction and some technical analysis regarding Dogwifhat. We're going to be going through this from, as I said, a technical analysis perspective, diving deep into the charts, looking for a potential trade that we could be taking here over the next few days or weeks, and we're just going to basically break this down together. But the coin that we're going to be doing today is going to be WIF, obviously, literally just a dog with a hat. Obviously, you guys know this meme coin, very successful meme coin, currently trading at around $3.5 billion, listed on all major centralized exchanges here. You know, it's a very valid asset overall. I would say we are on a bit of a pullback, okay? Let's look at the 7 days. We're on a bit of a pullback here. So it's absolutely fine for this to happen here after seeing all-time highs for an asset like this. And let's sort of just break this down from a technical analysis perspective and see what sort of price predictions we can be looking for here, and if there's any sort of trades, or if you are looking for a buying area, we could be looking at that as well. So we're going to be starting off just with very basic trend lines here. You can see that this trend line here, let me just get rid of this indicator for a second. You can see that this trend line here, level of support, level of support, level of support. So it's an upward sloping trend line at this point in time. And you can see the momentum from this zone is really quite strong. So what does that tell us? It tells us that if we do see the price retract any more here for this asset, we're looking for a lovely juicy bounce point at around $2.65. So if you're looking for a nice long, so you're looking to buy this asset, this would be your buy zone. Okay, this would be your very clear, simple buy zone here, because you can see the momentum that we actually do get from this zone. 30% there, literally like 60% there, and before that we had around 47%. So you can see the momentum from this zone is very, very strong. So if we do see us tumble down, I would expect a really nice buying up zone at that point. Now, you're probably going to ask the question, do you think we're going to tumble down? Probably not, guys. I'm not really that bearish on WIF at the moment, just because we are seeing a lot of just general good price action here with meme coins in general here. And overall, I'm very impressed. Obviously, we've seen Pepe smashing all-time highs recently as well. And a couple of things to also be looking out for here on this chart is obviously this area of resistance, okay, that I did just plot in here. You can see we've got resistance here, resistance, resistance, resistance. Obviously, it is a little bit choppy to the upside here. And what I mean by that, there is a little bit of a trap zone. This is sort of like the no trade area, because a lot of people do look for breakouts here. When you do see a level of resistance actually get broken to the upside, you tend to usually long the asset, because it means the price is in a discovery phase and the breakout is potentially happening here. But you can see this is flirted around doing this multiple times in this zone, and basically trapped everyone out. So everyone that did go long from here or even here, they're basically getting wrecked in their positions, okay? Probably hitting that stop loss or something like that, right? So this is what we need to sort of be looking out for there, is don't trade in that trap zone, wait for that initial confirmation to get in there. Now, let's look at potential breakout scenario here that we could be looking out for. And it's going to be probably something along the lines of this if we are going to be using the measure move like this. It's going to be around 32.19% to the upside. So looking pretty bullish there. Let's get some moving averages in there, and then we're going to be looking at the quantum insight indicator to see what we could essentially be looking out for there. So before we do moving averages, I want to do volume weighted average true range bands. You can see that we do get a lot of respect along these bands, guys, in terms of resistance and support levels here. So what we're sort of looking for here, you can see tested, resistance, resistance, and then we obviously broke to the upside. Now we have tested the 4 hour with quite a lot of conviction here, and obviously seen a massive dump to the downside. So what does this tell us? It tells us that there is still strong resistance from this point. I probably would expect a micro move, probably back up here for around 6%, just because you can see, if we're going to be plotting this in here, that's clearly going to be a horizontal point, because you can see this level of support, resistance, 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 resistance. Lovely support there. And we're sort of coming down to this sort of area right now, okay? So this is definitely something to really be looking out for. That I would actually be inclined to do more of like a box zone here, something like that, and then we could be using that as a support level to bounce. So this could have been a nice long probably from this area. That would have been a lovely limit order there. So well done to everyone who did get involved with that. But in terms of momentum from this area, you can see it tends to usually be quite strong, at least up to $3.50. Okay, so that basically tells us that yeah, the move is essentially complete, unfortunately. So this 6% isn't that valid right now, and the next move would be this breakout scenario to the upside here. Let's bring up some moving averages and see what we can look out for there. I mean, on the 4 hour, you can see we're testing the 21 here. So I probably would expect a little bit of resistance to the downside here, potentially coming down, obviously depending on what the rest of the crypto market is doing here. So yeah, probably would either expect resistance here or at least resistance from the 7 SMA as we do come up and test that there. Looking at the daily, okay, looking at the daily quickly, in terms of market structure, in terms of the chart in general, guys, it does look bullish. Obviously, we've got all-time high here. We've got massive levels to the upside here. This would be clearly higher low scenarios here. Obviously, as you can see, massive move to the upside, massive pullback, and then we break this high again. The break of structure here on the daily confirms this as the higher low market structure. So this would be a higher low market structure point. So as long as we're above $1.98 there, we're in a bullish market structure, guys. So we're still bullish as long as we're above that zone. And you can see when we tested this zone previously, massive momentum to the upside, okay? So that would be another buying zone to really be looking out for there. Probably worth around 60% to the upside there. But yeah, that is going to be it for a bit of your... actually, no, let's do the quantum insight indicator, and let's run through that quickly, because I did want to talk about momentum for this coin, right? Because you can see right now, extended momentum to the downside. It's actually getting smaller, guys. It's actually getting smaller. But the key points to really be looking out for there, and the takeaways for this, are these key areas, okay? These key areas are very important, because if we do see reversal coming through for the momentum here for WIF, so what I mean by that is, if we do see bullish momentum heading to the upside here, essentially what that is going to be doing here, it's going to be creating this main anchor, sub-anchor, sub-anchor, with bullish momentum to the upside. And it basically states that the momentum is getting weaker to the downside, as we can see here on this indicator. So that essentially is a very bullish sign. Now the next thing to really be looking out for here, again, looking at momentum here, guys, momentum's actually growing. Okay, we're growing to the upside here, so that's another bullish sign. So it's basically the reversal that we're looking for here. If the stochastic, because this is the stochastic indicator as well, guys. So if this is at a low point like it is like right now, then we could see a reversal with the momentum as well. It's going to be looking pretty goddamn bullish, okay? And that's sort of the confirmations that we're looking out for there for this initial breakout to the upside here. Now, in terms of a easy, quick take profit, I probably would be looking for previous highs here. And that's probably going to be something around $4.09. But yeah, that's definitely an area to be looking out for there. Couple of things there. But overall, I do think Dogwifhat could probably get to around $4 billion market cap yet again quite easily. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and what do you think of my TA. I'm very intrigued. That's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you like the content, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell on. You're never going to miss one of our uploads here. That's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much. I'll see you in the next one.